year 1921, with the exception of Mahatma Gandhi, all the front-rank leaders, including Pandit Motilal Nehru, Lala Lajpat Rai, and Deshbandhu Das, were in prison. Differences between Mahatma on one side and the other leaders had already become evident on the issue of the move by Viceroy Lord Reading for a political settlement. Deshbandhu Das, still a prisoner, urged Mahatma to accept the offer. The Mahatma agreed a little too late, and the Viceroy in the meanwhile had changed his mind. Deshbandhu and many others with him felt that they had lost a lifetime chance. The year 1922 witnessed an anticlimax to the non-cooperation movement when Mahatma Gandhi suspended the campaign for non-payment of taxes because the mob violence at Chori in the United Provinces, now Uttar Pradesh. A month later, in March 1922, the Mahatma was arrested in Ahmedabad and sentenced to 6 years simple imprisonment. In the course of the same year, Deshbandhu Das and other associates in jail worked out a plan to enter the legislatures and to bring the administration to a halt. Orthodox followers of the Mahatma, known as the non-changers, opposed this plan of conciliation, and but the Congress session held at Gaya at the end of the session under Deshbandhu's presidentship, Pandit Motilal Nehru announced the formation of Swaraj Party. Deshbandhu Das formally resigned from the Congress presidentship to leave himself free to work in the opposition to the official policy of the Congress. Subhash Chandra Bose, who had been released early this year, kept himself busy with the flood relief work under Prafulla Chandra Ray, and he also assumed the editorship of Banglar Katha. The Swaraj Party program for contesting elections to the central and provincial legislatures became increasingly popular in large part of the country. Subhash Bose became manager of the Forward, the New Delhi organ of the Swaraj Party, and also the secretary of Bengal Provincial Congress Committee. An extension of the program of the council entry to the civic field in Calcutta resulted in a thumping victory for the Swaraj Party in March 1924. Deshbandhu Das was elected mayor of Calcutta and Subhash Bose was appointed chief executive officer at the age of 27. At the head of the administration of Calcutta Municipal Corporation and under the inspiring leadership of his chief and mayor, Subhash revolutionized the relations between the corporation and the public of Calcutta. The British vested interest in the city found themselves suddenly deprived of their importance. For the first time, the people began to feel that municipal officers and employees were public servants and not bureaucrats. For himself, Subhash Bose accepted 1500 rupees per month as salary instead of 3000 rupees per month attached to the post of chief executive. The heavy responsibilities of his office absorbed all his time and attention, and yet he was arrested along with a number of other congressmen in October in desperate attempt by the British rulers ostensibly to scotch a revolutionary conspiracy, but actually to stem the rising tide of the Swaraj Party and its popularity throughout the country. The agitation over the arrest of Subhash was the strongest, and the public thought the real object of the government was to strike at the Swarajist administration of the corporation. He was first lodged in jails in Bengal and then removed to Mandalay jail in Burma, which was then administratively attached to India. Lokmanya Bal Gangadhar Tilak had been detained in this very jail for 6 years and Lala Lajpat Rai for 1 year. The memory of these jail associations with the names of great Indian patriots was a source of comfort to Subhash in Mandalay. He remained in Mandalay for nearly 2.5 years till he was brought back to Bengal in May 1927 and released on the ground of health. During his detention in Mandalay, he went on a 6-week hunger strike as a protest against the British authorities' refusal to facilitate the observance of religious ceremonies such as Durga Puja, which is most important festival of the year for any Bengali.